day 4 of the vlog, and I'm still in the thick of editing my first draft. You can't rush this, you can get the draft done really quickly, but the correcting part is the bit that takes the real time. Fortunately, you get lots of people to help you with that, but the stage I'm at right now, that has to be me. I'm thinking about a time when I was a kid, and I need a lot of entertaining, basically. I'm not very good at sitting still, and so my dad came up with a really good idea, and that was to get me to write a book. I was 8 years old, and it was an exercise book like you get at school, and I sat there and I wrote out this story, and I did colour pictures with crayons and stuff about like squirrels and stuff that were living in a wood. I was really excited by Enid Blyton's The Faraway Tree, and so I kind of was heavily inspired by that. And I finished it and I showed it to my dad and I said, look, I've done this. And he pretended to be super excited about it. And he pretended to make a phone call, and he picked up the telephone and dialed in the numbers and made it look like he was speaking to a real publisher. And I remember my heart was in my mouth and I was like, oh wow. And he wound me up. He pretended that this person was really interested, and he put his hand over the receiver and he said, they want to publish it. And I remember those butterflies in my chest, and I remember how excited I was at the thought of maybe my information would be turned into a real book. And that thought has stuck with me ever since. So I'm clinging on to that feeling right now because it's the only thing that's keeping me going. But I know how good it's going to feel when it's finished, and that's what you might need to do when it's your turn with your book. See you tomorrow.